Mr. Tyler. She needs 7 minutes. Please give your hands to Billie Frances.
A few years ago, a few decades ago, my husband and I took a trip around the country. We literally circumnavigated the United States 15,000 miles over about 3 months. We did this in a Volkswagen Campmobile, very square, very slow. So if you want to see the entire country, good vehicle, because every little incline meant we saw every blade of grass. That car was not exactly built for speed. So what we would do each day is we'd get up and look at the map and have a rough idea of where we wanted to travel. And then we'd look for those little blue lines on the map, or the red lines on the map, never those double black superhighways, staying on the back roads. So one day as we were traveling through the northern part of the country, it was becoming evening. We were winding down our day. And as we were driving along, I was remembering that this is the time that the animals would often come out to feed in the evening. Sure enough, as we're driving along, there was the yellow warning sign. Deer crossing. I looked at my husband and I didn't need to verbalize as much as him to say, I know how you feel about deers and about animals and about especially Bambis. Sure enough, we kept driving, another sign appeared. Now I'm getting a little anxious. I'm getting a little nervous. Within a few miles, I looked ahead and there was on the road in the distance, in the middle of the road, an object that was not alive, brown, lying in the road. We drove cautiously, driving closer to it, and as we approached, I realized that in fact it was an inanimate object. It was someone's sleeping bag that had fallen into the road. Fellow Toastmasters, what just happened was that the deer had not been in the headlights, but I had. I had shock. I had anger at anyone who would kill a deer. I had sadness thinking about this animal now killed on the road. And I also experienced happiness when I realized that wasn't the case. What happened to me was the experience of emotions. And that's what I'm here to talk to you about today. The power of emotions. Emotions affect us physically. Case in point, sweaty palms, my heart was pounding, my blood pressure, I'm sure, was up. And also I was pretty excited. Oh my gosh, it was just a piece of clothing in the road. It was just an object. It didn't matter. And so that was affected my physical well-being as well. Emotions rule us. Emotions rule us. Our purpose of our body is to react to what will bring us happiness. And that's where we want to go, correct? Let's go to what makes us happy. We avoid things that make us unhappy. It's pretty simple. So our bodies are ruled by our emotions. Now, a lot of us in here have strong beliefs. Am I correct about that? Who has strong beliefs? Those come from your emotions also. We think it's intellect, we think it's wisdom, we think it's experience, we think it's that intellect and that knowledge that will develop our beliefs. But beliefs are influenced by our emotions. And the biggest one is, think about the mood that you're in when you form a belief. It's raining outside. What's your belief about when it's raining outside? Get some soup. Great, thank you. Get some soup. The emotion behind that is I need comfort. I'm not feeling comfortable. So we have beliefs about things. So the same rainstorm could thrill one person and depress the next. So I invite you to appreciate this. The only way through an emotion is to feel it fully. To stand in the power of that emotion. Not to run. Do you know how many mood-altering substances we have developed to avoid feeling, to avoid emotions? Let's name a few.
Beer.
Alcohol.
Beer. Cocaine.
Cocaine.
Symbolic.
Some emotions that we use. How about things that we do like
Sex.
shopping, sex, chocolate, talking, running away. Okay, we do things to avoid our moods. What I'm inviting you to do is to learn to stay still and feel your feelings. That's the only way you'll have power. The only way that you can have choices is to feel them fully and let them pass through. So there I was. If I'm mad, these are the key feelings, by the way, the key emotions. Mad, sad, glad, afraid. I'll say that again. Mad, sad, glad, afraid. Very basic emotions. Feel them. Feel them fully. How do you do that? By standing still. By being. By allowing them to flow through you so that you then have access to your intellect once again that can make choices for you. Make sense?
Yes.
Great. So what's an emotion someone wants to work through? Name one. Glad? We want to work through glad. Perfect example. Sometimes we bypass happy. Feel it. Feel it fully. Have choices about it. What do you want to do with that elation? And then you have choice about it. Same thing if you're sad or mad or afraid. Feel your feelings. Change your perception, change your experience. Thank you.